Okay, so we are on the trail, just up from a little spot where the swamp crosses there. We're on our way up to take another pie and goodies and stuff up to the gifting area. You remember this tree from last week across the trail? Now there's another one. Right here, same spot. It even forms an X right there. How's that for interesting? Quite a coincidence. And you can still see the one right up there that was just a couple days before this one here. Well, now there's three. Pretty interesting. And like I've said before, it's possible this is just weather related. It's just a heck of a coincidence. Strange. Another thing that we've got right here next to the trail is, you can see the one that's down right here. That one's down. Okay, and on top of it in there, there's another one. And this other one here, they are pinning down this, which was growing in this direction. You can see the other two, how they're bent up this way. Well, now this one, let me get back a little so you can see it all. Yeah, so the two going that way, and now this one here is bent back and looped right there underneath the fallen one. How's that for cool? Okay, so right here next to these trees, we do have one mark right here. There's really not enough to say what it's about. Got this stick in the way here, but yeah, you can see there is an impression right there. So if you look at it from this side, say hi, Gabby. Look how cute you are. Okay, so it would appear this tree here that's on top of that one came from this here, okay? So that's broken. And then the big one going across the trail there was attached to this tree here. You can see right in there where it broke loose, right there. Okay, so this one right there, that came down, pinned this tree back, which is bent several feet back in this direction, and then this one here on top of it. Okay, one of the things everybody was talking about was when I was here last week, there's a dark spot over there that looks like a head, and well, sorry to disappoint everybody, but it really is the root wad standing up to these trees that are hung over the trail there. That was blowdown from last winter. And that is the remains of the root wad that's sticking up in the air over there. Okay, so we are continuing up the trail. There's the two trees down over there. The first one here. And well, I can see there was another one here. So if you look right there, there we go. There's a stump. Here's the tree. Broken tree. Right there. Another rotten one, but you can see here that it was over the trail. All this bark from it is still here. Somebody must have kicked it out of the way over there. So yeah, that makes 4 trees over the trail right here within a week and a half. Interesting. Can you smell, Gabby? Okay, so we are back at the gifting area here. Gabby's checking it all out. And yeah, stuff's gone. Stuff's moved. The apples are gone. The ball is on the ground. The gourd looks the same. Here's the camera. Let's see if there's been another picture taken. Let's see what we can do here. this on camera while I do it. Nope. I'll take a picture. Yep, the picture was still in it. So crank it back up. Okay, that brings us to, looks like, let's see in there, 20? 21? Okay, so we're going to put that right back there. Over here, I see my honey bottle. And no chew marks on it whatsoever. Completely emptied out. Looks like here is the little piece of top from it. Now that does look like it has a few chew marks in it there. We've got the lid to the honey. No chew marks. We've got the jar with the bacon jerky and granola. It's been out here forever. It's on the ground, not chewed on. Just put it back up here. I think the harmonica has been moved a little bit. And here we've got our jam. Doesn't look like there's any chew marks on it, just water and debris. Okay, so we're going to put that back. And bucket's still hanging. Pie and peanut butter is gone. And not seeing a pie container anywhere here. Gonna have to look around for that. Okay, so we're gonna set it all back up again, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay, so we got it set up again. Right here we got 2 apples. Put the ball and the camera and the spoon back on the log here by the squash. I've put the jam and the granola with bacon back up here on the stump, and I've added a new jar with peanuts and raisins in it. And this is a used lid. You can see there's already a couple of little chew marks in it from when it was out here before. And this is loose. I've made sure that this is loose. Okay, so up here, trying something new. I've got this little plastic lid that I've strung on the rope, so maybe it'll help shelter the pie from rain. Nobody wants soggy pie. So I'll show you what's in here. I've added a peach pie and a jar of peanut butter. So hopefully tomorrow won't be raining too much. I can get out here and take a look and see what's going to happen on the first night the stuff is out here. Hello again. So I have another local witness report to tell you about. This was my neighbor lady, Georgianne. She heard something very peculiar out here. This was a couple of weeks ago, and she said she was on her way up the trail and up this road here. She got up in this direction, just a short distance up that way, and she said she was just walking along and she heard this really loud, very peculiar musical whistle. And she said she wasn't sure if it was a strange bird or a human. She said it was really loud and very unusual. So she stopped, she looked, there was nobody there. She couldn't figure out any source of this whistle. She thought maybe it was coming from the road down below, but the road was just too far away. So she said she continued walking, and she had been walking again for a couple of minutes when she heard the whistle again. And it really struck her that the whistle came from the same place as the original whistle, but even after having walked for several minutes more, she could hear it clearly. It was that loud that it carried that far. So when I talked to her, I was on my way up the trail. She was on her way back out. She told me about it. And so I came up here to take a look around, and one of the first things that I came across was this tree right here that is bent over the road. And this was not bent over the road 2 days before that we were up here. So this happened right in that same time period that she heard those whistles, just a short distance from here. And one thing that you'll notice about this tree, I don't know if you can tell on camera, down here where it's growing out of the ground there, it's growing out in that direction. And then right about in there, right there, it bends and comes back over the road here. So I just think that's a really cool coincidence that she would tell me about those whistles, and then when I come up here, here's this tree. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think, Gabby? What are you looking at, Gabby? Gabby? What's over there? What do you see, Gabby? Ooh. Sticks breaking. Are they here, Gabby? What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at down there? Guess we'll have to go walk down there and take a look. What do you see, huh? What is it, Gabby? Did you see something? Are you going to come hide behind me? What's down there? A little nervous, aren't you? Did something go up here? What did you see, huh? What do you smell? A little jumpy now, aren't you? Something out here?